I just have to play the whole thing. So I'll just fast forward to 7 minutes because, for whatever reason, skipping to ticks doesn't work for me. So I'll skip all the way to about 7.5 minutes.
Our control point has been captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
I really need to get a second monitor so I can actually see the chat at the same time. I do actually have one, but I haven't got it set up.
Time has been added. Alert. The control point is being contested. Time has been added. Time has been added.
I will probably upload this to YouTube as well.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Okay, so we're about here, weren't we? Just after you got a kill. So there's all the stuff happening at choke. Scouts are coming in a few seconds. There they are. Okay, so there's them coming from choke now. You're gonna have to just give this up, run away. Okay, so you should be setting up a defensive choke now. Looks like you're going to, yeah. Okay, you're actually going in. Oh my god, you only got the medic. Okay, so I wouldn't have recommended that, because now your team don't have a den man to defend choke. What I would have done there is set up a sugar trap in the rocks, in the bushes, at choke, on the jump pad, anywhere to just hold them off for a little bit. Give your team as much time as possible. That's your job. When you have Uber disadvantage, your job is to give your team as much time as possible to build that Uber. And obviously, if you're going to jump in, that's not going to happen. So you've had to give up that second point for free, and you're no closer to Uber than you were before. And obviously the other team still has it. Okay, so good sticky trap up on. What I would do instead of sticking the point is actually sticky up. I stick up top lobby or entrance or the main entrance to last. But obviously, because they're all coming, they keep trying to pile people in one by one, and you're kind of having to sticky trap the point. Okay, so they're 2 scouts down, and I think they just got demo pick as well. So you need to be pushing here. You need to leave 1 soldier on last and push from all areas. It's really important when pushing out from last, your team is communicating 100% together. You need a soldier pushing out from bottom left. Important places to check are above the sign as you go out the door, above the lampposts, and both in trash and on balcony. As you come out of the balcony here, where you and the soldiers came, places you didn't check were on the barrel in the corner behind the door, which you just saw then, and also above the lamppost. You need to check those 2 places. It could. You did actually get 2 scout picks, so they're not going to be hiding there. But it's really important you check there when you don't have the 2 scout picks. So say if you only got 1 scout down. So your medic's being a bit too aggressive here. What you want to do is push onto main. Push through Stonebridge like you're doing now. You need to focus that demo. That's a really good pick for you. That means the point is now yours for free. They can't. It's really hard for them to stop here with that demo. You've also forced Uber before they forced yours. This is going really well for you guys so far. The only bad thing that's happened so far is, well, that's just happened actually. You've just lost a scout on the point. You're still staying there though. You're at a huge disadvantage now. And there you go. You lost your medic. You did get the point, but you've lost your medic. Theirs is still alive. But you're getting some good picks here. So you want to get onto balcony and just get some sticky traps up on both the point and on balcony. The one on point obviously stop them capping, the one on balcony to stop anybody that scout, for example, that's about to jump onto you from balcony, from the spire rather. So you want to back away now. So what you managed to do there is you managed to hold them off for enough time that your medic is now on. Well, he's only just spawned, so he didn't get much of an Uber, but you managed to hold them off so that they can just pile straight up to last from capping second. Had they done that, your medic wouldn't even have 10% Uber and they'd have just gotten last for free. So again, you need to be sticking up, you need to get some aggressive sticky traps on where, like, for example, on main, on top, or even on bottom left. You just need to get sticky traps that catch people off when they come in. There's no point sticking the last point because they're going to be able to push in top or main for free then. And any competent team would know that there's no stickers there and they could just push in for free. Places I like to sticky trap when I'm at a disadvantage are or even when I've got a slight advantage, are above main where you've stickied, and also top right where the den man just came. Even in the little, you can actually sticky trap in the door frames, and also the ventilation shaft that's just above you. I'll show it on the next rollout. I'll try and point it out even. That was a nice defense. That was unlucky. Obviously, you lost a lot of your team before that happened anyway. So I'll try and point it out now. I'll show you where I like to sticky trap. You're putting your sticky a bit too high there, by the way. Although it is working for this rollout, you can put it a lot lower than that. Okay, so this rollout was a lot better. You got there at a decent time. You got there at 9:45. That's a pretty good time. And you're there a lot earlier than their demand. So again, what you seem to do is put too many stickies on the main entrance. The first two stickies, maybe 3 should go there, but then you need to be focusing on defending yourself. Again, that was perfect. You got the den man, your soldier kill you needed, but then you left that area. And when they didn't come out of the house, that should have been your first, I think they're coming valley, or that should have been called by a scout. Obviously, I'm going to assume this is a lobby, and there's not a lot of communication going on. But you should have assumed yourself, you know, they're not coming out of house. It's very likely they're coming valley. I need to be sticking either the ramp to my my house or sticking shit house. Those are the 2 places that they're definitely going to be coming from. Or those are the 2 biggest areas that I need to be scared about them coming from, rather, because obviously they could just go up to their house. But you don't need to be too scared about that. This is some nice aggressive sticking from you. It's absolutely perfect. Sticking here when they're only recently respawning gives your team a huge advantage on Spire. It means they can't actually come out from balcony at all and pressure you. What you should have also done there is sticky the left side of balcony, not just the right side, because otherwise they'll come behind you. But obviously the sniper was a worry for your medic, and you went to protect your medic like you should have done. That was good. So that scout's doing work for you. Honestly, right now you can just push straight through main. You don't need to worry about anything else. You don't need to worry about healing up. The soldiers can go get health packs. You can just push through anywhere right now. Even bottom right's fine. They don't have a sticky trap up, so you don't even need to Uber right now. Obviously Sal did. But good, you got the sticky trap. Now what I would have done here, just sticky the point up. They've got nothing to defend the point. There's no demo live. The demo's only just spawned. Running onto the point is a free win for your team. Had they done it 10 seconds ago. Obviously there was a lot of problems doing it then because the demo had actually respawned. Because had you not hit the roof on the first rollout, this would have been a really good rollout. But again, you got a similar time to last time, so it's still really good. So first 2 stickies, 3 stickies is fine there. 4's a bit too much. 3, and you put a 5th one down. So 3's a bit too much. You saw them not coming out of house this time, which was good. So you stickied up your shit out straight away. Very nice. And now you can see that 4 of them are on their train. So you need to push across the point. You're doing it. It's perfect. You've got a really nice spam there. And you pretty much won the mid on your own there. Now because of how many you killed on mid, you could actually again just jump straight up onto top right onto balcony and sticky the areas that you stickied last time, and you're completely safe to do so. And even now, you could just push straight through main. This is another kill for you, which is going to make it a lot easier. So you just saw the demo spamming this. You can push in here for free. Sal didn't need to Uber there. You saw the demo man spamming you from behind. And you're gonna. Okay, that's nice to hear. Because the demo man was spamming from behind, you can safely assume that he's either stickied main or top lobby. Because he's nowhere near bottom right. You can walk in there safely. This is a nice repush by you. Okay, bar that was a nice repush by you. You knew the soldier was on You knew the soldier was on there distracting them. Although you were weak, there was a soldier that had to be dealt with by the other team. And they did. They got one shot on you, and then they had to ignore you and deal with the person on the point, so it was really nice. So that scout is causing a lot of problems for you. You need to be focusing him rather than the excuse me, rather than the house entrance. You can also see a soldier that's about to jump from the balcony. What I would have done there differently is I would have actually shot one sticky either where he's going to jump or the area that he was standing on. It means your medic's a lot safer when he actually does jump. Oh, okay, you're going for the numlock trap. I like it. You need to hide in the bush. Hide in the bush. Oh. Okay, you gave up on it. That was a nice cover. So yeah, on that middle I would have shot one sticky at the soldier, meaning that as soon as he jumps, he'll be on about 70 health, 100 health-ish. As soon as he lands again, he'll lose about 20 health. He's a lot safer. It means your medic is a lot safer when he lands. It's one rocket from, or one sticky, or one meat shot on it, and he's dead. It's less of a threat to your medic, so you don't have to focus him when he lands. Because here, what I do, instead of actually sticking the main, again, that is fine, you can stick the main like that. What I do is stick just to the left of the main, so they can't actually see the sticky trap. But if someone tries to rush in, so they'll see it's not clear, they'll see, oh look, there's no stickies here, I can actually just rush through. When they rush through, the stickies on the left side of the door, so they will die to them. Because, so say for example it's on main, I sticky the right side of main as you're looking at it. That means that as soon as they rush through, no one is ever going to rush through and go towards the left side. They're always going to go to the right side if they go through main. So that sticky trap will get them straight away. Again, you stopped sticking in the top right side and went for the point. That was nice because you knew they were already in. You should have dealt that sticky on the medic. I'm not sure why you didn't. You would have had an uber advantage. That would have given you a huge advantage again in the next fight. I'm not sure why people aren't detting stickies. Okay, so you got the demo pick. You need to push here. You need to push hard. You need to push all the way up to choke. You can hear the medic running away towards the right side, so you don't need to worry about him. You need to focus on the point. You guys are playing far too defensive. You've still not got any time on the point, which means that they've got everyone spawning now. And now your medic's being pressured as well, and it's just you there to deal with them. That's a nice pipe. But a spy came. Because you guys took so long and didn't put any pressure on that point at all, I mean, only now you've got someone on point. They managed to get a scout to respawn and go spy. And now the damn man's just taking the point for free. So you lost that because of how slow you guys were to do anything. You pushed out and you got the picks that you needed, but you didn't do anything with those picks. You let them respawn. So now you need to get some defense. What I would do here, you've got so much time on the point now, after that scout managed to finally get on it, that you could just either get a spy or a scout, or even one soldier to rush through and go and try and get a cap. And you've even just picked off one scout there, so when you get vision on the other scout, you can actually just rush towards last because you know that no player will be able to get to last quick enough, to second rather, to block it quick enough than the scout. Okay, so right now you should be focusing stickies on point. You shouldn't really have dropped down there. Obviously you're in a bit of panic and wanted to go on the point to block it, but as a dem man, you can't drop down after you've blown your sticky trap. You need to stay up there and keep spamming down. Dropping down just makes you too easy of a target for them. So you need to be pushing it. That soldier should be holding last, you need to be pushing. Regardless of how many of you are up, you should be pushing here. The only problem is that you've now left, you're the person on last, which is, okay, the dead man killed themselves. so although you're getting frags, it should be you that's pushing out and holding the choke. No one can hold the choke as effectively as a dead man can, and if you're on last, although, again, you can hold last as more effectively than anybody, it's far better to be aggressive and have you holding choke than you holding last. You do so much damage to the team that it's useless for you to be holding last for that one person that's going to rush you. Okay, so you've got a good few picks here, you've got a huge number advantage, you need to be getting pressure at choke, be a bit more aggressive, push up, look at where they are, call where they are. So say for example, if you could see them, you can see none of them are actually on their train, they're all playing very defensive, you've got a free choke to push them, you can see the stickies edge, look, please see the stickies, please see the stickies, see them, see them, look, they're up there on the corner, okay, dead. You can see that they're all playing really defensive, and you've actually just sent one person in on their own, so now you've lost the right side. You had such a big advantage there where none of them are on their train. You had choke for free, you could have pushed through, and somehow that soldier's actually saved you and gotten 2 of their scouts, so their right side's completely free open now. And those stickies are still there and you've not seen them. Those top right, and the demo didn't dead them. Oh my god. No one's deading. No one's deading. Please dead. There we go. Okay. So that's a really nice super by Sal. I don't know how no one's... So you're focusing demo, that's good. If you get a demo pick here, you can get a free mid. You've got the demo pick. They do have Uber soon though, and you're going to die as well. So that's demo for demo. You're actually at a huge disadvantage because of that fight. You've lost both your Uber and the demo man, while they've still got their Uber but no demo man, or are close to having their Uber. So here comes a soldier. I'm not sure why he's jumping in like that. They don't have Uber or a demo. You don't have Uber or a demo man, so there's no need for the soldier to jump in like that. But now you've lost Sal as well. I honestly don't understand what's happening. Okay, so they've got your advantage, their medic's alive and yours isn't. What you want to do here is set a sticky trap up. What I like to do is use the cracks. There's loads of places you can stick your Badlands mid. There's the cracks underneath the point, there's the entrances to houses and choke. There's my favourite place, personally, which if no one sees it works every single time, is the rocks at choke. although a lot of people tend to do it if they're defending choke, if you're the one that's trying to attack into it, so if you're holding mid and want to push in, I like to sticky the rocks that it's just standing on now, and I've almost always gotten kills there. Okay, so I'm not sure why you're sticking house. It's completely useless to be sticking house there. You've already seen that you've got a soldier and 2 scouts in there. So any sticky that you put in house, you've effectively got 4 people in house, which is never good. You've got no pressure whatsoever at choke, and for some reason the other team isn't exploiting that. But again, that soldier, he's just pushed. You've all pushed through choke now without checking anything. You've not checked a single thing, and you've crit so late as well. The other team's far too spread out for you to be able to do much with it. You've gotten 2 kills, but you've lost vision of everybody else. Okay, so although you lost your medic, you're actually, I think you're about 5 up, or at least 4. So you can just actually send one person onto Spire, and then the rest of you could be pressuring last. It seems like one person had that idea, but obviously the rest of you weren't on the same wavelength. And now you're caught out. But it's just a medic, so this could be a free pick for you, which it is. That's very nice. So now it's a case of playing defensive, waiting for you to meet your medic, getting the slight uber advantage, and then pushing. You could, as soon as your medic gets to you, start pushing straight away, effectively. Which it looks like, or I at least hope you're going to be doing now. You need to regroup, get some health, and start pushing. You can pressure that last for free, as long as none of you go in one by one. You should be okay to do it, which it already sounds like someone's doing. I can hear the firing, and yeah, he did. Okay, so you've got the uber advantage. It's 5v6. You need to hold top lobby. Place this as sticky. You don't need to worry too much about right side. That's either a soldier or a scout's job to defend. You need to be sticking top lobby and bottom lobby. Those are the 2 places, 2 biggest choke points, and 2 places where people are likely to push out of. So sticking up above that control point line and below on the bottom one. Those are 2 places you want to be defending while you're holding top lobby. So it seems like there's quite a bit of miscommunication there. And you did have the uber advantage, so pushing in with that many people was okay, but I think you pushed it with about 4 people top, which wasn't good, and their demo's still alive when you don't have one. The only advantage you've got in this fight now is that their demo dropped down, so it's going to be a lot harder for him to defend last. And he is actually still alive, so well played to him. But yeah, the reason they lost that, although they had the advantage after you guys failed the uber push, was because their demo jumped down and made him, he was a much easier target after cleaning everybody else up than he would have been had he been up top or in spawn or whatever. And that's why a lot of demo men, when holding last, are favouring sitting in spawn with the sticky trap up somewhere. Okay, so a lot of people I've seen doing this rollout where they go straight on, onto a balcony from a jump underneath the window. I don't actually like it whatsoever. You can see already that you're on 100 health after jumping. If they're scouts or soldier or demo is quick to mid, 2 stickies on you, a soldier jumping at you or a scout jumping at you, and you would have been a sitting duck on that little health. It's much more convenient for you and safer for you if you go the normal rollout. Even if you want to go balcony, do a normal rollout, go into house, take the health, and then go balcony. You'll be a bit slower, but you'll have full health and you'll be a lot safer. And by the time you need it again, the health will more than likely be up. I'm not sure why he's there. Okay, so that means, because they got a sniper down, you know that they've lost a scout. That means that, again, the right side's going to be fairly open. Teams normally only ever leave 1 scout on the right side, and you can actually see him at main there. So you've actually snuck a scout in bottom right there, and he's scout touch point. That was a really nice round by you guys. You saw, I don't know if you commed that or not, but you saw that the scout was actually at main, and that they didn't have anybody on the right side, so your scout managed to push in for free. Again, because it's a lobby, I'm going to assume that you didn't communicate that, and that was just pot luck, but... Okay, so with this, you are so weak that you're probably going to reset, or... yeah, okay. So because your rollout is so slow, it's a lot better for you to actually just give up this mid because you're so slow. But what I'm going to assume is going to happen is you're going to send people aggressively, and then you're going to jump up after them, or at least spam after them. So there's the jump. Yeah. Okay, so that was a nice recovery. The only problem with that is that all of you went their train. As you can see, their scouts had reign of your train. Yeah, had I been in that situation, I would have called for my team to actually give up mid. It's honestly 9 times out of 10, it's useless trying to contest mid if your dead man's slower than this, or a lot slower rather, because he just has more time to create more presence than you'll have.
Time has been added.
Okay, so you have crits. What you want to be doing if you've got crits in this situation is you want to defend on balcony, you want to get stickies up on the spire and on balcony again to protect yourself. The reason you go balcony rather than bottom left here is A, it's safer when they inevitably uber onto you. Although you'd kill a medic, if they're going to uber onto you, you need to be able to get out quickly and protect and make sure you keep that crits advantage, because the only reason you take crits in a defensive position is so you can force the uber, and then the trade-off is that you force the uber and then keep the crits advantage, which in this situation you didn't, because you lost control of your right side completely. I didn't actually see what happened, but you lost control of your right side, and a scout came in for free and got a pick on your medic. If they still had Uber, what you wanted to do is stick on the balcony where the scout is now, build that crit, as soon as you get it, pop it, force their Uber, keep your medic protected with stickies on balcony and on spire, and then wait for you to get crits again so you can go in for the kill. Because it's very nice that you're on the left side at the moment, because you didn't have any scouts alive, or at least you only had one alive, and there is the pyro. So you didn't have a scout alive, so you protected the left side. The only problem is that your entire team is left side, and you've now lost your medic because of that.
Our control point is being captured.
Your pyro is also giving away his position, and the fact that you have a pyro by going on to a point which you had stickied as a demo man. So you can see that. Okay, so that's, is this over? Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay, I have no idea if this is over or not. I'm going to assume that it's not just yet. Okay, so let's roll out again a bit slow. So what I do is go straight onto balcony from here. This is the roll I prefer if you're going balcony. Go straight from house onto balcony. There's no reason to go from valley onto balcony. That should be a lot safer if a scout was to rush you, which obviously happens a lot for me. So I just tend to sit on balcony. That was really nice. You saw the other team were taking a lot of damage or was distracted by that scout that just came up, and you jumped in and capitalised on that. That's the perfect way to go aggressive. Someone was asking earlier in chat, how should you be going aggressive? That is how you do it. You wait for a distraction, wait for them to get weak, and then you go in. You don't want to be the one going in first and making that damage yourself.
Time has been added.
Okay, so it looks like the demo's... Is it finished? Is it about to finish? I can't see the actual time.
The control point is being captured.